additional information about this show and my arts class and everything in between, which is on Speaker, my podcast show, can be found on my website, eileenlittlecrafter.com. Alrighty guys, so I wanted to share with you some planner clips that I'm making. And I will be cutting them out. So here are the, let me see something. Let me just customize, at least get you the sizes, and then I'll get you the names in a hot minute. So I believe I cut these out. Let's see. Yes, this is 3 inches. 3 inches height. 981, and these are 1.5, the pumpkins. So these pumpkins, I believe, are from, oh, you know what, I'm not even gonna, these are the, what is that? I forgot the name of them. I know the cup is from Love You Latte, and these are the clips. And I'm going to go and search for pumpkins so that I can share with you what I actually did. So let me go into images. These are the same pumpkins that I made for, I think, last week's pumpkins. Well, not last week's, but last month's pumpkin for my kind of Halloween themed. So I'm just going to share with you what I did really quick. So this pumpkin came from Create a Critter, and I'm just going to put that in. Okay, why are you not? So I have it in here. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm looking for the image now. Okay. Where did... Ah, here we go. Sorry, it's just taking a minute. Sorry for the interruption. I'm going to ungroup. You can either ungroup from here, or you can just hold down your mouse button. You ungroup. You put it apart. You hide... Oh, let's see if it works. Well, the hide contour button is all the way down here. And you're just going to... And that is that. So then what I did was I synced all of the colors together. And that was that. For the next one, just going to go to home. I'm sorry for the one in the background, all the noise in the background. I'm going to customize it and show you what I did for that. Cancel. So I'm going to customize that and show you. Replace. These are some pilgrim hats, and I put these at 1.5. I remember that. I just made a couple of them because the felt that I have I'm not too crazy about. Alright, so I also want to see, I can't remember where I got these at, so I'm going to go into images again, and I'm actually going to go under I'm gonna unclick that for pumpkins, and I'm gonna go under, nope, I should go into categories, sorry, categories. So that is going to go up, and so if you guys don't know what categories are, this is free of the week. These are free for everybody. Most popular, what's recently added, we have achievements, annals, anniversary, arts and entertainment, baby, birthdays, pretty much you can think of it, it is here. And all the way down at the bottom they have weddings. This is where we'll be at in a second, but I just want to show you the categories if you guys have it. These are the branded cartridges, so if you have not check these out. These bad boys are awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna go into images. Into Thanksgiving, and the category Thanksgiving, and we're going to look for that pilgrim hat. And I think that wasn't the one, was it? No, I don't remember which one that was now. Gotta find it, gotta find it. Nope, that's the 3D one. So these are all the images for Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness, okay, I think, yes, I think this is the one, but I'm gonna keep searching just in case, because I think what I did was I took out the buckle piece. Yeah, that's what I did. I took out the buckle piece. That is the image. Oh, oh yes. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Where is it now? Come on. Okay, so this is what I did. So you know it's there. Once it's down here, insert the image, the green button. And what I did was ungroup, and I just unclick, and that is it. It's done. So then once you put your machine on, you'll make it now, and you'll cut it out. So I will be back and putting all the pieces together, and so you guys can see how I made the belly bands and the planner clips for this month. Alrighty guys, so we are now going to put all the pieces together. So what you're going to need for this project is you're going to need some additional felt if you want to back up some pieces for your bands for your, your book. You're going to need some covers, glue sticks, scissors, and other adhesive. You can always use a sewing needle and thread. I was going to do that, but I couldn't find my needle, so that's not happening. Alrighty, so let's get started. So I'm going to use some elastic. I'm going to be using some black elastic. And I'm going to measure my band first. I'm sorry, I should have opened this up beforehand. My apologies. And I should use the scissors, right? Like, hello. And I'm going to this is some of it is Cricut felt and some of it is felt that I got at Michael's. I cut out the images as you saw earlier in the video, and I am going to do some measuring of this belly band. Just going to do it like that, and it's just going to be decorative. It says it was black, or is this brown? You know what, it's alright. I'm going to, oops, sorry, you know what, I am like all over the place right now. So I'm going to put one book to the side, and it's a little hard to outstretch everything. Okay, so I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to cut to size. And that's how pretty simple it is. So I'm not going to be too worried. So I'm just going to do that, and voila. So I'm going to move this to the side, and I am actually going to what do I want to do first? I want to make sure that this and this is lined up properly. So I'm thinking maybe I should have used the other idea. The other idea that I had was to use the black bands that you use for your hair. I thought that would be also really cool and cute, but I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, I remember I have this, might as well use it up. I'm gonna do another idea with it as well. I got this at Michael's during the Halloween season when they had their stuff for like making the tutus and all that good stuff. So right now I am actually going to use the coffee cups. I was going to try and make them a huge, whatchamacallit, but gonna use them as backings. Now, for some strange reason, my Cricut was having some issues. I don't know if I'm having issues with my blade or something just, me and my Cricut weren't communicating properly yesterday. So, I'm gonna do it like this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this as a, like, backing. So, what I'll do first is, I'll put a little bit of, oh, you can't even see me. Alright, so this is an image from Love Me a Latte. I'm going to be using, this is Cricut Felt. I don't know why I keep going because my brain is just a little, I did have a cup of coffee, believe it or not. I'm also going to be using Craft Bond Elmer's Glue. This is Tacky Glue. This is Strong Wet Dries Clear. It's for paper and, you know, and all that other stuff. And I'm going to put a generous amount. And then I'm going to clean that off. Use a piece of tissue, clean my finger off. And I'm going to then take some glue. Now the reason why my glue stick looks like that is because it's actually a, oh god, one of those mod thingies from, to make the, modes, and I did not want to use it, lose it, so what I am doing is I'm going to use it, and I should add more glue to that. Alright, I'm going to have some strings on there, be quick, just a little glue. I shouldn't have closed it. Oh man, it's not coming out, so let's go and grab this bad boy and be real careful. It's hot. I don't have one of those things, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep it as straight as possible. You want everything nice and straight, and so that takes care of that part. So now what I'll do is I'll sandwich that right in the middle. And let me get all these strings out of the way. So far so good. Yay! Let me move this out the way because it's on the side over here right next to me. Alright, so now what I'll do is I should actually, yeah, you know what, I'm going to take one of the lids out. I'm also going to take, I actually was going to make turkey, whatchamacallit, but I actually did not cut out two of these backings. So what I'm thinking about doing is actually put them on top of, you know, I forgot how many turkeys I made. So I'm going to see, I think I made one, and that's one. So I made 4. I probably could make 1 pin, but I don't want to make 1 pin since I have 2 minis. I mean, not 2 minis. I have 2 whatchamacallit. So what I'll do is I will also add to my cup here my pumpkin. And like I said, when I made these, I was having trouble. I don't know, like I said, if it's my settings, if I did it wrong, or I just needed some more pressure on my blade or whatever. So yeah, I'm a little, alright, you know what, I'm just going to use this and call it a year. I'm going to use another one, because that one's just like, not happening. It's like, no, not doing that. I'll pick that up in a hot second when I make the pins. So we're going to pretty much do the same thing for this really quick. So I like to add, and I keep closing it because I'm so worried that it's going to get clogged. I'm notorious for that happening. I'm going to use that. little bit of that. Make sure I get everything as much as possible. And then I'm going to come in with some hot glue for that quick, maybe a little too much. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good, right? It always happens when you're on camera, right? All the mistakes happen while you're on camera. So you don't look like you know what you're doing, right? Good thing these things are plastic. That's saving my bacon, right? So I'm just gonna come in and just do a, I hope you guys saw the pumpkin. I'll do it. Okay. So we're going to come in, just put some the Elmer's glue on top, and we're just going to line that up as best as possible. Get rid of any stray glue, because I'm a messy gluer, whether it's whatever kind of glue. And I think, yeah, I think that is going to be good. So yeah, so I don't know. So that is cool. So now what I'm going to do is, excuse me, I'm going to add some glue to this, the Elmer's glue. This is a little off, but alright, you know what, that's alright. Maybe I'll just snip some of that at the bottom because that looked a little funky. So move this out the way. One thing at a time, Eileen. Your brain is Russian. Alright, so we are going to then take some hot glue and voila, we're going to press that down. And voila. Now if you are worried about the other cup sticking out and you don't want to see that, then you can just trim it down even more. I think I'm alright with that. Let me see how that looks. Maybe I might trim it just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. You can do that. Make it a little narrow. And voila. You're good to go. Oh, so this is what it looked like. It's a little bit of a hot mess there, but you know, hey, that's the back of the oven. Alright, so, and I think one of these did not cut out properly, so I'm just going to do a little snip snip here. I have a little extra coming up. So what I'll do is, now if you're worried about, like, let's say this coming up, you can just make sure you add a little bit more glue up top and a little bit more hot glue for the instant grab. Or if you don't want to use hot glue, then you can see what I mean, like let's say right here, if you don't want to use hot glue, you can always use your pins and just wait for it to dry. You know, I mean, like not pins, but like clothespins, you know, you can do that if you don't want to. So you're just gonna add a little bit more and close that all up. And we're good to go on the next part, which is get this straight on there. That would help, right? Anyways, so I don't know why it doesn't want to lay straight, but oh, here we go. I hope I didn't mess it up. Oh man, did I mess this up? Yeah, I would, right? Okay, got that. Fixed it. Yay! Okay. Alright. Get rid of these cobwebs because they're driving me a little batty. Alright, so let's move the scissors out of the way before I poke myself right seriously. I'm notorious for that. One day, I seriously made a huge mistake, and I am lucky that, you know, nobody else got hurt, but I left, like, seriously. You wouldn't like it. Oh my goodness. She always does this to me. I got poked with a pair of scissors, and, on my foot, because I left them on the couch. I was crafting, and yeah, so that was really uncomfortable. I was so scared. I was home alone with Desi, and he was really young at the time, and someone was like, "You're lucky your son didn't get hurt with them," and I was like, yeah, that's like the first thing that popped in my head. But he had like a favorite chair at the time, and I should have probably used the hot glue first. So it's the hot glue first. I mean, not the hot glue, the cold glue first, then the hot glue. Alrighty, so, okay, it happens, right? So we're gonna line that up. And again, if you guys wanted to, you know, not use any glue at all, that's also cool and good. I think the letters are okay, that's what I wanted. Alright, so now what I want to do is, I'm actually thinking about maybe adding some turkeys to this bad boy. So just kind of decorating it even more. So let's move these, move this out the way so I can get these turkeys together. Might as well get all 4 of them done. So we're gonna just line them up. Actually, I think I'm just going to use the white glue for this. They should be good enough. Ah! See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? So I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of do that and that. And the legs did not cut out for this turkey, so that's alright. Sometimes when you cut way too small, sometimes some of the images on your Cricut does not cut out. So, but that's alright. I'm gonna leave that like that. That's another reason why I didn't want to use the hot glue, because of that particular piece. And where is the other one? Did I leave it in here? I just kind of put all of my pieces into a Ziploc bag. Did it get lost? No? Alrighty, well, I guess I'm just gonna make 1 for each. I thought I had more. I cut them out, but they didn't, some of them didn't look good, so did I put them? Let's move this out the way. Oh well, nothing that I know fell except for that pumpkin. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We will move these guys out the way. We won't use them. That's alright. I will use 1. Where should I put it? Should I put it here? Or should I put him here? I don't know. I don't know. Because he's pretty much done. So I guess I'll put him here. No, I'll put him here. I'll put him there. That kind of looks cute right there. And I'll make that for that. And then, so I will, let me glue this turkey together so when we're ready to make the other band. So I'm gonna just glue this turkey up. I think I'll have him face the other way for the other band, because I made a boo-boo, so I don't feel like I forgot to bring down my rhinestones. Actually not my rhinestones, but my glitter. My sequins, and I don't have any other sequins here, so you know what, I'm good. I'm alright. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let me clean the finger. Clean that up. Now, if you wanted to, you probably could put a little piece of something there. So that was what I was thinking. For the black felt, I was thinking to put just like a little circle, since it does have holes. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be something where I can use it to help hold the turkey in place. This part is optional. You guys can test it out yourself. But I just kind of want something that's gonna help me. Yeah, I think, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I kind of feel like we need a little bit more support there. So what I'll do is, really can't see that. I'm going to do this kind of on the quick side because you are working with hot glue and it tends to, these are melt mod. This was a melt mod from what is that, Deco Arts, I think it is. Mod Podge. So yeah, so I should have left that there. Let's see. I'm gonna leave that there. All right, so it's in the right place. I want to add some extra glue and stuff to that to make sure that it is secure. Adding the hot glue, and we're covering all that up. Alright, so let's get rid of these spider webs, and we're done, folks. So that is my November band, my first one. I'm so super stinking excited. That is awesome. Alrighty, so now I promised you guys, I'll show you what the finished product looks like for the other belly band, for the this is my only problem. I'm a little concerned about this. I hope I didn't mess it up. I fixed it, but it just it's just a little wonky for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Come on, straighten out. Alright. You're not gonna do it? Alright. Okay, just... Alright. It does it. It does it. You know what? I think I tangled it up a little bit, but you know what? It's aight. It's aight. Looks cute. And I'm loving it. Alright. So I said one of my last videos that I was going to show you guys how I made my pins. So I'm actually going to I made a bunch of pumpkins, so I'm actually thinking about let me see how many. Okay, so I need a pumpkin for the one of the lattes. Alright, so I guess I won't be making one pumpkin. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's move this stuff to the side. What I didn't show you guys in the making of like the clips and stuff like that, I did actually, and I was just gonna make one so that you guys don't have to sit here like 50 million years watching me make a bunch of pins. Alrighty, I'll make two just, you know, so you guys can see. And I need another, okay, so that's 2 bands and 2 hats. So, okay, so this is for one and that's for one. Okay, move this out the way. Alrighty, so what I want to do first is, again, I don't know why, this is not the Cricut felt. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with my machine. I may have to recalibrate it. So what I'll do first is I'm going to add, I wanted to add the sequins, so if I add the sequins, I'll show you in a picture later. They're just some recollection sequins that I got to make some shaker cards. I got that at Michael's, and I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue. Be real careful with this, because it will hurt. And I'm going to try and center it as best as possible, and remove any spider webs that I get. And do the same thing for the other side. And actually add the, oopsie, a little bit of glue here on the bands at the back, a little bit of glue in the center so I can grab quickly and not move around while we're working on making. You want to try and center it as best as possible and get rid of any stray. This is Recollections. Actually, no, this is not Recollections. I forgot the name of this. This I got at Michael's, and this is Cricut brand felt. So let's okay. So I will make all 4 of them. I'm going to put that together. Wrong thing. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you get enough glue on it, and if it falls out, you know, you just re-glue it. I mean, stuff happens, right? And be careful with that hot glue. You may want to use tweezers for this, but I'm not very proficient with tweezers, so I use my hands. So and get the cobwebs out of the way. 1 more to go, and we're almost done. Then we get to the part where we put the clips. I think I remember, if I remember correctly, I made these to 1.5 on my Cricut Maker. And you can also use your well, that might have been a little too much glue. That happens. But that's alright. I'll clean it up with my fingers. Center that as great as possible. And push down any glue sticking up. Gotta just clean it with your fingers. So yeah. So yeah, alrighty. Okay, let's close this up. Wipe your fingers. And let's get the paper clips. I want to use jumbo clips, but every time I try to find them, I can't. It's annoying, annoying, annoying. Alrighty, so I'm going to clean this up. You know, if this shows a little bit, hey, you know, there's nothing I can do, pretty much. Sometimes these things happen. Practice makes perfect. So anyways, so I can't get all these cobwebs up. That sucks. Alright, I mean, let's just get on with the video. Hello, you got a video make. Alrighty, so what you want to do is you want to use this particular side, the one with the side up. You want to use this piece right here. Actually, no, you want to use this piece right here because you don't want to keep the mechanism clear. You want to definitely keep these little prongs right here. You want to keep them clear so that it can clip properly. Oh, right, I don't know what happened. My camera just seemed to shut off. I think that it thought I was, So we're going to start with the glue here. Actually, we should just kind of put this glue all the way over here, even in here. Not this one quite yet because we want to just make a little nest there. Ah! No, no, that's not good. Oh. What just happened? Where did it go? Ah, it just flew over here. Okay. I got, oh man. Butterfingers, butterfingers. Okay. So we're gonna make a little nest for the hot glue for now. And I'm using a We Are Memory Keepers board. This is one that I shared with you guys in a haul. I'm gonna add a little bit more glue because we got a little oopsie here. And I'm let that set up. And just do that right there. Make sure this comes off. And then we are going to add more hot glue to everything. And then we're going to close it on up. I have added a little too much glue there, but I don't recommend this, folks, so don't do that. Let it dry up and then you can take it out. I needed to make sure that you really don't want to do that. Burn your fingers. Alright, so if anything is sticking up, just use your hot glue, your regular glue, and close it up, and you press it together, and you're done. So, alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to finish up my work here and then I'll come back. Actually what I want to do is show you the exact same thing that I'm going to be doing for the band. For the large, the classic. That's the only other thing that I would like to share with you guys. I'm not going to be measuring, so you're just going to take your classic and going to take your scissors, and you're going to then take your book. You're going to make sure it's flat. Bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, round, round. And you're going to make sure it's taut or tight. And this seems good enough. I think what I'll do is put it more up here. Yeah, more in the center. And you're just going to clip off enough so that you can wrap it around. So make sure that this is all nice and tight when you glue it down. And we're going to repeat the same steps that I did in the first one. Alright, alrighty, so we are back. So the reason why I put it up so high is because I opened my book from here. But if you don't want to add the turkey, that's up to you. I didn't want to waste them, so yeah, so I'm really happy with the way this turned out. So this is what the mini looks like. I would double check before you add any more of your things. This is a little twisted, but that's the back side, so it is what it is. It's gonna be okay. It's holding properly. I love the way this holds. And here is the large, or the classic. I kind of spaced it out. I was thinking about adding the other turkey here, but then I was like, you know what? Or the other pumpkin, but I was like, you know what? It's alright, because I put my hand here, you know, to open it. So, yeah, that is what it is. It needs a good cleaning. So that's what the book bands or belly bands look like. So let's move these bad boys to the side. Alrighty, so I probably should add the turkey to this cup, but that's alright. This is the first one that I made. This is cricket felt. It's a little crooked, but you know, this is the first one I made. I made that with the Mod Melt and the you can use like I said, the reason why I had the what is that, Mod Podge, Mod Melt, and the glue stick is because it was already in there and I couldn't find any of my glue sticks, so I gave it a whirl, and it worked, you know, and it held up pretty well. And you guys know that I made this like maybe a month or two ago, something to that effect, and they're still holding really well. I don't have one of the pumpkins. I think I left all the pumpkins upstairs, so I decided to use the last of the turkeys on the hat. I don't know. And then, so this is the pilgrim's hat. So yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll use 101, and I don't know if I'll use this, but you get the point. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Let me show you what you guys what these would look like in your book. I'll just kind of do that, and you just clip it in, like let's say November. So you can put one here. You can put one, today's the 10th, and let's just say you want to put one here. So that was how it would all work out. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, or you can always email me at eileenlittlecrafter.com. And if you liked this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Yay! And please subscribe if you want to see more from me. Bye for now.